really know. It was wrong. It was really wrong.
Good game, MP.
What message do you think this win sends to the rest of the league about your ability to compete at the highest level?
A win like this says we have what it takes to compete at the highest level. And you know what? That's exactly where we want to be. We want to be the team that everyone is gunning for, because having that target on your back makes you stronger. When you get everybody's best shot, you learn how to deal with the kind of intensity that you'll see in the playoffs. And that's what we need to do. We want to win championships. And the only way to do that is to gain as much experience as possible, so we're ready when that moment comes.
Yo, MP! I'm expecting big things from you out there, bro.
Wow, you guys don't let up, huh? Felt like you were punishing that team for something.
Great effort. Nicely done. Time to show Mr. Embiid who the best big in the game is. Have a great game, boss.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And so off the tip, it's New York. And not yet the midway point of the season, Clark. So much invested in keeping these players healthy and ready to play with lots of games still ahead of us.
Yeah, you hope and imagine they'll continue to make really good strides, but I love the progress that's been made in injury prevention and rehabilitation, as well as maintenance, so these guys can play at a high level longer.
One of the stories tonight, Embiid squaring off against Joel Embiid. This is the first time they faced off. The rookie MP is very excited, to say the least, for this one.
Well, when you're taking on a former MVP like Embiid, you know it's going to be a challenge. Between his wide array of post moves, his outstanding footwork, and that wide body, he's a hard man to keep in check.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here, or maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
So the New York starting five. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Just two to shoot. Maxey. It's hauled in by MP. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Randall outside. Puts up a three. Traps in the tray.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Embiid. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the basket by Harden.
If you give Harden even a sliver of space in the mid-range area, forget about it.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Harden against Brunson. At the elbow, it's MP. Falls back and trains the fadeaway jumper.
You know, the really good players in this league, the great players, understand the value of the mid-range shot. And that's why MP has it in his arsenal.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Harden against Brunson. Pass to Reed. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Harden against Brunson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The Knicks leading by 7. Picked by Randall. From deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Displaying intensity. right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Another miss by Philadelphia. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Inside, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the 70s. Sixers decide to take their first time out here. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
The 76ers trail by 12. Harden looking it over. Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's MP. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Harden against Brunson. Embiid with a screen on Brunson. Harden can't hit. The Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Brunson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. MP left side. No one covering. MP's got 10.
Gets the ball out quickly. MP understands the situation he's in really well. Plays within himself.
Harden up top. Brunson covering. Maxey kicks to Harden. 14 feet away. Knicks with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Harris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for James Harden. Puts one up from 19.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the pass to Jeffries. To the inside.
And a moment to see numbers for Embiid. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy who's just always in hustle mode, every play, trying to do more for his team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Now, here's Maxey. Still yet to score. A minute 42 left in the first quarter.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Here's Embiid. Following the basket by MP.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
MP left side. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Embiid. 8 points for him. And it's Melton top of the key. Beverly the pass to Melton. Here's Maxey. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the 76ers with some changes. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's It's P.J. Tucker in for Maxey. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for MP. Roby comes in for Randall. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Fournier. Here's McBride. Changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Harris comes in for Reed. And it's James Harden in for Patrick Beverley. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
The forwards, Harris and Tucker. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harrell in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. Melton passes to Tucker. Drills it from outside. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
And it's good, 2 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
With the floater, Harden can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. I like how MP is playing so far in round 1 of this showdown, getting the better of this big-time matchup.
Nobody near Melton. And the 3 off target.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you got to keep feeding MP at this point. Come on now. He's riding a hot hand right now.
Harris up top. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Harrell. And Maxey subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Randall's checked in for the Knicks. Barrett comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Maxey. 27 points last game.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Okay, time now for an injury report. We've got a chance now to check up on Mohamed Bamba's status. David.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers updated me on the situation. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. He can put very little weight on it right now. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And helping the team space the floor there, Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Reed's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Harris. No scoring in this one. Maxey with it. Harden outside. Fires from way outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He tallied 50 points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Passes to MP. Fades. And again, it's New York.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Maxey kicks to Reed. Right side Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Maxey.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's McBride. He has yet to score. Pass to Randall. He dishes it to MP. Pass to Grimes. And again, it's New York.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 12. Harris kicks to Maxey. Here's Embiid. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. MP has been leading the charge for the Knicks. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the...
You look at these guys, some of the dunks they've already thrown down this season, serving as the foundation of what's to come.
And there's where the creativity kicks in. It has to, because the competition... Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Knicks.
Well, you love the points off the bench. Must be nice to be a...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin,
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Knicks. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's MP. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. Embiid against MP. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. MP's got the first basket of the second half here for the Knicks. On the wing, Harden. Brunson covering. Reed against Randall. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's MP. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Randall outside. Down low. Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Harris looking it over. Lets it fly from 18. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The pass to Barrett. 3-pointer on the way. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Harden against Brunson. Harden kicks to Embiid. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Embiid's got 7 points here in this quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. Passes it to MP. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
He stepped up his defense over the past 5 games, protecting that rim and coming up with blocks at a rate much higher than we saw earlier in the season. It's fun to see a player getting after it that hard on the defensive end.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Fades back. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey kicks to Harden. Pass to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. New York's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Randall dishes to MP. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. MP's got 29 in the game.
Oh, and the bucket by MP. So steady. I love his aggression.
Here's Harden. And the layup falls.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And a lot of speculation, GA, of what would happen with Harden. As of now, he remains a Sixer.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a new landing place for him. Many thought the Clippers would go after Harden, but for the time being, he's going for another round with Philly.
To the paint, and the dunk by Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Harden against Brunson. Harden the pass to Embiid. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 27 points for Joel Embiid.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now Randall, he has 6. Shoots a fader, and MP gets it to go on the assist from Randall. MP's got 31 points. Harden outside, at the top of the key, Embiid. And the rejection by MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Embiid shooting. That's on Jalen Brunson. The Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. DiVincenzo's checked in.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. There's 1:54 left in the third. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 9 points.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Harden outside. High post, Embiid. Melton feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Back to Brunson. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden against Brunson. Harden the pass to Embiid. That one drops for him. Embiid's got 32 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assisted by
33 points for MP.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Embiid against MP. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul. Sixers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in from a hop. PJ Tucker comes in for Paul Reed. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
In the post, it's Tucker and Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Kicks it to Harden. High post, Embiid. Now the dish to Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I've noticed how they've spent a lot of this game getting aggressive down low, muscling their way to shots in the low post area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
The pass to Barrett. Down low. And they double up MP. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Back to Barrett. MP left side. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Barrett against Harden. The 19-foot shot. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Randle throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And so here is New York, 16-point lead. Pass to Grimes. Barrett wide open, he fires, and the three ball is good.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Up top, Embiid. Back to Harden. Lock at 6. Harris finds Embiid. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Embiid left side. Fader on the way. And again, it's New York.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Maxey.
At the line for the Knicks, MP taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Bamba is checked in for Joel Embiid. Danuel House comes in for Harris. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Patrick Beverley in for James Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. Takes a 3. Jeffries with the rebound. New York leading by 17.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for New York.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Evan Fournier is checked in for the Knicks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Robinson. Dishes it to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. MP's got 39.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Here's McBride. Here's MP. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game.
receiver. Good game, MP.
Nice team win. Keep it going.